Hey guys, go to hardafseltzer.com. Get some 8% seltzer shipped right to your house. We got the peach, we got the watermelon, we got the pina colada, and the blue raspberry. We are currently live in over 300 stores in Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and the Outer Banks in North Carolina. And if you're heading out to the Major League ballparks this summer, make sure to check us out in the Miami Marlins Stadium, as well as Tropicana Field, home to the Tampa Bay Rays, as well as the Tampa Bay Rowdies. We are live inside all three stadiums. So if you're down in Florida this year, check us out. Go to hardafseltzer.com today and check your store locator or order them right to your house.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
We're already crapped in.
Oh, we were crapped in?
Yeah, you
I didn't know we were crapped in.
You don't remember crapping?
I don't remember crapping
I
in.
crapped.
I didn't remember crapping in.
You said 1, 2, free crap.
So we're rive.
We're rive and we crapped in.
Okay, good. As long as we crapped in, we crapped in.
Yeah.
And for those of you just joining us at the top of the show, we're going Asian. We're going an Asian slant on that. We typically clap in before we get going here on the old program, but we crapped in today.
Yeah.
We crapped in. Mm-hmm. And I'm proud of us, really. Mm-hmm. I'm proud of us for staying alive today, by the way.
Yeah, and so forgive us if things are a little wonky and stuff like crapped in. Don't get too mad about it because, like, in our head, I'm real foggy. Are you?
Sure.
I forgot our zip code to the point, like,
Yep.
Today.
Forgot my address downtown about 20 minutes ago.
So, yeah.
Had a meeting with the liquor board, and he's like, can you give me your address and zip code? Types it in, and he goes, that's not real.
Yeah. So the zip code, because our zip code, I guess I'm not going to, it doesn't matter. To say what it is. But
Sure.
It's like many numbers, like
The same.
back and forth in the same.
Yep, just went through that.
And so I thought it
ago.
was, and I thought I was going literally crazy because it's one of those things like I could tell you my home number from when I was in fourth grade. Because it was just like so like that.
770-642-9526. I still remember it.
646-8028,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And so because I say it so much, the zip code, it's so much. Because we're in this weird pocket. And it was a moment of actual retardation that I haven't felt. Like, I guess that's what it feels like when you're like, Alzheimer's sets in or whatever. And you're like, why can't I just think of the thing I say every single day?
Yeah.
I was saying 73737
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? I was
just kept going.
73737. And it's not that.
Well, so
it's not that.
Mine, I'm downtown. I'm at this liquor board. This guy pops in and do a surprise audit on the building. And he was like, oh, is this an operating brewery or whatever? I was like, no, man, our brewery's in Nashville, blah, blah, blah. He comes in. I wasn't here. These two guys were here. And he dropped off a fun card. And he wondered why we had, 40,000 cans here.
And according to them, you guys can talk about it, but according to them, he was doing that like insurance guy thing where he's just like, hey, like trying to just get info by like not exactly telling you what he does or what it is. And you guys, thankfully, were just like, I've done your job.
We sniffed it out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Where he was trying to like enforce this little power he thinks he has.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I'm sure it was kind of like, hey, but, oh, so cool. So what do you do? Right? Like that kind of, what do you do with all this? Thankfully, we hire dirtbags, not in a good way,
Yeah,
right? That have
absolutely.
like done all the things, lived all the lives.
Yeah.
And thankfully they were like, dude, I know what you're trying to do.
So with that, we have 40,000 cans worth of booze here, and they're trying to say, well, what is it? I was like, it's personal consumption, and I go, we fucking party here. We party.
Literally,
It's
just
called Drinking Bros.
Yeah, point them to the fucking sign.
Seriously, what is
So
it even?
I pulled up an episode on my phone, and I go, here's how trash we've been at various points throughout the show.
Right.
Everything else. I'm trying to get over this cold over the weekend. I'm already pissed off about life in general. And I'm just like, hey, dude, I finally just blurted out, we fucking party.
right.
Do I need another excuse besides that?
Right.
Because if not, and he goes, oh my God. So he froze and he's like, all right, can you just verify your address? Meltdown. Couldn't do it.
That's how much you party, right? You were like, I am
By the
drunk
way,
right now.
100% what I said to the guy.
Oh, cool.
I go, that's how much I fucking party. I can't remember my zip
Yeah.
code right now.
Yeah.
So let's figure it the fuck out, move on with our lives or whatever. And I go, you're welcome to come and hang and party. I don't care. I do not give a shit. So
You'd
that's
think
what it
we
is.
were lying, but I feel like we have to restock these fridges. When
the
I
time.
say every day,
Close
it
to
ends
it.
up being every day.
Well, we leave the doors open for you guys to come in and rage and all that stuff, and it's all true. Everybody who comes here is just like, holy shit, you guys really don't give a fuck, and everybody's drinking all day. Yes, dude, enjoy yourselves. You built this place. We're lucky to be entertaining you on a daily basis. We leave the doors open. Please come and watch, get drunk, do whatever. Obviously, we have to go home at a certain point, but
I know,
it is
but
what it is.
We're running out.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
And so I told the guy, I was like, it used to be worse, bro.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
come back earlier or whatever. Luckily, you roll into work, you have a bad morning like that, and then magic happens. Sure. Magic happens that turns around your day where you're like, oh, I miss this.
Right.
You miss the big meme.
Yeah.
The one thing that really gets you going where you're like, everybody can rally around it.
Right.
You forget about politics. You forget about Trump and Biden. You forget about all of it. You can rally around one video, one meme, and just laugh your ass off all day. Now, I'm sure we're going to get sick of it in, 72 hours tops?
Sure.
In the meantime, though, let's play this one, Bob. It's Black Aquaman.
Okay, so should we set up anything, or is it going to tell you the
We'll show
whole
the video
story?
here, and I'll explain over the video. There was a white and a black man in a dispute over docking a pontoon boat.
The
here.
black man being an employee of the
Correct.
area.
And the white man obviously renting the pontoon boat.
The shirtless fat.
This is in
Slob.
Montgomery, Alabama,
Okay.
where we do sell Hard AF Seltzer. Now,
Oh.
we just started there 2 weeks ago. Is this our problem? Maybe. Is it our fault? It could be.
I did see a couple videos of people drinking Hard AF on pontoon boats.
On this exact place, and we were tagged in it. So I don't know yet.
Okay.
Show the video here, and we'll describe what's going on. But it's called Black Aquaman right now. Okay.
So this kind of fast forwards to the fight. They were arguing for a while.
They were, and then the black guy tossed his hat in the air for some reason,
Tossed
saying
his
it's
own
on.
hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't really know why he did that. Maybe
This
an
is
indication
a
of its own.
security guard, by the way. Like,
Correct.
What are you white trash
And
motherfuckers
by the way,
doing?
real quick back here, the first person who comes to help is a white employee,
Yep.
and they punch him away, and he just runs off.
He's like,
So right now, it's about 7 or 8 white guys on a black guy, and then some black guys run down to help out their fellow man.
Yes,
Here's
yes.
where-
And
here's
then a
Black
guy
Aquaman.
just jumps into the water, and
Where was he?
Michael Phelps
Was he on a boat?
He was on like
Yeah.
a ferry boat.
jumped off the boat, and look at the execution on this. He would have won the last Olympics. And Whoop That Trick is playing, by the way,
That's
from
actually
Hustle
playing?
and Flow. This is really going on right now.
I know,
He's
but I'm
taking
saying
his shoes off. He's ready to go.
Oh, this is amazing, dude.
Now,
And
these
now
dudes-
it's on. So now you got around 8 on 8 white versus black guys here.
the white guys aren't stoked that the odds have evened out.
Sure are.
No.
There's like a cop or security guard in there somewhere who's just like, I can't do shit. She
No.
got her taser out, it looks like.
Can't do anything when this is going on right now.
There's
Pure
2
chaos.
Maybe 3.
Pure,
2.
absolute fucking chaos here.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he
that a
tossed
man?
Homie into the water.
Man, dude.
I think there's sirs and ma'ams in there.
Oh,
Isn't
there's
there?
everything.
Yeah.
There's
a
women,
man.
dudes.
There's a man that gets hit in the head with a chair at one point.
A ma'am?
A man.
Oh,
A girl?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh, it keeps going.
Oh,
And
he
again-
just punched a chick.
Whoop That
Oh.
Trick is just playing at max level in the background
Now
of this
there's
party.
like 3 more cops, 2 more cops.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
I love it. I have to say, I love it.
Oh, boy. And
really
bravo.
love it.
I don't know what that young man's name is who jumped into the
Yeah.
water and swam like that.
Well, there's actually what's the best?
So I've seen some good ones.
Yeah, let's
Currently trending is Michael B. Phelps
love.
Oh, big fan.
and Scuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, there we go.
By the way, Michael
There
B.
we go.
Phelps is
Michael
my
B. Phelps.
favorite.
Scuba Gooding Jr.'s got my vote right now.
Michael
For
B.
this
Phelps
guy.
made me laugh. There's
Yeah,
also
Michael B. Phelps is the most
Yeah.
clever.
C. Murda, which I like a lot. SCA Murda,
Oh,
which
okay.
is great.
Tyrone Lochte.
Oh, I like that one too.
Oh, shit. Shaquille O'Gills, not bad as
Okay.
well. Holy fucking shit, dude. It just keeps going down here.
It's one of those things where it's like,
So here's a tweet, man. Black Twitter's having a field, rightfully so, having a field
for
day.
sure.
This one dude goes, cried for months about a black Little Mermaid. Now you got to deal with black Aquaman.
I know. And the video's great for many reasons, obviously, but the fact that guy beat the stereotype and now he gets to be the hero,
Right.
Black Aquaman forever, is
Right.
amazing. So
Oh, by the way,
this guy will be tracked
I
down.
just love that we have
he'll
it
be in a
go
podcast
from
soon.
beginning to end
Yep.
to where you go, okay. And by the end, you're just like, whoop that. I mean, you're singing along,
But
right?
we have 8 different camera angles here,
Oh, I mean-
stitched
I mean,
together.
we
like
have the full
we've got more coverage than
story.
Avatar.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's incredible.
This was a packed Riverside. So, by the way, when the guy throws the hat, he is actually punched first.
I never thought I'd see this shit.
Yeah.
And then he's
Oh, for
like,
sure.
all right, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, right there, nigga. Straight smoke.
Look at that, dude. It's Bobby Shmurda.
That's so good.
Just caught a body about a week ago, dude. I love that. I love
and had no
that
one else
signal that it's on, where it's just like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
I'm going to
yeah,
throw
yeah.
my hat straight up in the hair. Fuck you. Let's go.
It did feel like a signal that, like a bat signal, though, that worked.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got backup
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
And if it was just him on that other guy, fair fight, it would have been fucking on, right?
So good. Are you looking for Hard AF up there in
I'm looking,
It's
at
more
our,
like-
I'm looking at our tagged.
Oh,
so in
yeah, yeah,
Huntsville?
yeah.
So I posted one on my feed, but I think it's run out. But there was a bunch of people partying on boats this weekend in Alabama, screenshotting footage of
They
Hard
were,
AF. There was a ton of them from Alabama this weekend.
They were shotgunning, which
this is-
I
Oh my God, that's
have
right.
not seen.
Yeah. This is
yet.
Tuscaloosa. So we're clear there.
Okay.
Okay. There was a college kid who was shotgunning him on a pontoon
Which
boat.
I don't know how that ended, but I hope he's alive.
He was fucked up when he did it, so I don't even know what number that was.
Yeah.
Love to see it, by the way. And we're selling out
For
in
sure.
Alabama. Alabama fucking parties, dude. I was unsure which state would end up winning right now, but Alabama's in the lead. Jesus Christ. We are gunning through cases there of Hard AF Seltzer. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Love to see it, obviously, but they fucking party. So this video, when it popped up and it said Alabama, I already knew. I was like, oh, well, let me adjust myself so I can settle in for this magic here for Black Aquaman.
I mean,
Way to go. Whew. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love when things like this happen. Again, 72 hours will be burnt out on these memes.
for sure.
But right
but doesn't
now,
it
it's
kind
awesome.
of feel like something that you can talk about without worrying? Because it did feel like pretty fair,
Yeah.
no?
This is what happens. By
Do you know
the
what I
way.
mean? Like
Oh,
you don't
it's
have to
completely
like,
fair.
yeah,
Fair
like
fight.
7 of them
where you just
stopping.
go like, come on,
Fair fight, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's 7 of them stopping on one guy. Like
Exactly.
they got everything they deserve.
everything.
Yep.
And there was like ladies beating up the security guard.
If
they
it had
need to
been-
be punched.
Right. If it had been the one guy and he punched the security guard and then you drag your idiot friend away,
Sure.
it would have been wrong for them to get. For everyone
Exactly,
else
to
to join
get
in.
that
But
crazy,
the fact
but-
that they all 7 were just like, what were you even looking for? Those are like adult men. That's not college kids.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's what I mean. It was
They were
like,
like
Those were
grown-ups,
grown-ups.
man.
Those were grown-ass
grown-
men, dude.
they were partying on like a Sunday. Do you know what I mean? On a pontoon boat.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't crazy party time.
It wasn't, but
Also
it is.
punching a
Get a
security guard.
Sunday,
Like, fuck off.
Sunday boating is very specific to people.
That's what I mean.
Very
So
specific.
it's a different type of party, but just as dangerous, really.
Well, that's somebody who's got a night shift on a Monday who's like, yo, I can still
Yeah.
party all day Sunday, black out, sleep in, and then go to my night shift on Monday night. So
Right.
fuck off.
Right.
I had that discussion with Lázaro Lopez over the weekend. We went and shot a commercial with him for GhostBed, and he goes, "Hey, just want to give you a heads up. You know, when I'm doing the games and everything this year, I can go hard as shit on the weekends." And I was like, "Why is that?" And he goes, "Night shift on Monday nights, bro. Like, let's go." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
What a nightmare.
He was excited. I was excited, but it's
Yeah.
very specific.
Yeah.
So you know who is definitely going out on these boat trips on a Sunday.
For sure.
You know.
For sure.
Especially when you're returning it that late, you're crushed. In this heat,
Oh, yeah.
drinking like this, you were crushed. 3 is the new 6-pack. 3, just 3 is the new 6-pack of whatever you're drinking because that sun hits you, you're gone, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely gone. And I love to see it. This was awesome. This was an awesome one today. Very, very proud of that. Yeah, dude, we can all unite on this one.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to just like see a fight and be like, hell yeah. And not have to be like, oh, but like, what does it mean, for society? What is the deeper message? Like, no, you could just be like, bunch of drunk people fucking up and then getting fucked up.
And that's the summer.
And I
that's
love
the
it.
summertime. 'Cause
And I
kids
love
are going
it.
back to school.
Yes.
You're not going to see these videos anymore.
No.
And I think people are amped up about kind of the end of summer for different reasons.
Sure.
Ours, it's definitely the kids going back to school. And for a lot of people, though, they're trying to get in the last bit of the summer. These boat trips and everything else where they get rocked. Because, it's going to get cooler in some regions, not here.
No.
But in other regions, it's going to get cooler. You won't be able to go out on the boats and party like this and everything else. Case in point, over the weekend, the Meg 2 came out, which barely even knew existed. Shark movie,
I don't remember Meg 1.
Yeah, it was Jason Statham versus a
wasn't
shark
good.
that looked comical.
Wasn't
it's
good,
like
huh?
it's like a prehistoric shark.
Sure
it's
is.
like a real thing that did live at one point. But they're like,
Yeah, the
oh my
megalodon,
God.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's just been in the Mariana Trench and now it's back.
Can you pull
Well, there
up
is
a
sort of
poster,
like
Bob,
a
of
legend
this?
around.
There is.
Hold on, Ross. I want
There
to
is.
show you this real quick for
Okay.
the fight. This is
For
my
sure.
Dan and mine's favorite meme so far.
Oh, shit. Okay, what do we
yes,
got here?
Let's do.
It's
Let's
just
do.
the black dudes popping out of the Doctor Strange. It's like Avengers
Oh,
Endgame.
God, that's great.
So good.
Who did that?
On your left, Cap.
Oh, boy. I love it.
God, look at it.
I know. It's going to keep going for a
Because
good
there's
week.
what is amazing is because it's so long, you could freeze frame so many different
People.
parts of
Yep.
it and like hone in on all the different players. It's gonna be really fun.
Like that white chick, you could hone in on her and
The
put
what?
an Olive Garden logo on there. Like, I mean, there's so many things you can do with this.
There's one girl towards the end that just gets like knocked down, although I don't know what she was even doing to begin with. So
No one's sure.
yeah.
No one's sure.
So Meg 2.
So new Meg, old chum, and that's the tagline for this beautiful movie here. And and it looks like Statham is on a sea-doo trying to escape this gigantic prehistoric shark.
Well, I think he already went inside, and so he's now getting out.
Oh, he's racing out of the mouth.
Yeah, because he was already inside, living inside.
Perfect.
I think that's the whole movie, and then he kind of just gets out at the end.
Perfect.
A
So,
little bit like Inner Space.
oh yeah,
What's the David?
I know you love a good inner space.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I always forget it. but the Quaid movie.
Yeah, he goes
where
in,
he's
inside the body.
person.
Yeah, he goes and lives inside the body.
That's inner space.
Yeah. But with
Martin
that,
Short, yeah.
end of the summer, we're still trying to hold on to the last few days of it, everything else. I don't know much about this film. I haven't seen hardly any trailers for it, nothing. But there's something about Shark Week, summer, boats, sharks, all of it. I looked at the box office totals. This fucking thing made $40 goddamn million, dude. And people are losing their minds over it of like, oh my God, why? Why is this happening? I think this is now what it's become. Summertime is sharks too. It's boats, it's getting fucked up, and it's sharks. The new thing that everybody's been doing the last like 5 or 6 years are these Jaws screenings inside like wave pools or on lakes where you sit in these tubes and watch Jaws out in the water. So you feel like you got a chance that a shark might come up and bite you. Have you seen these?
Well, I've seen like, I guess kind of like a paddleboard type drive-in.
Pull up
sitch.
Jaws
And I guess
inner
they'll
tube.
They do it
there you
here.
go. Yeah, they do it
Yeah.
here. So they
But
do it
it's
here.
not
They do it a bunch of places, but some of it's in wave pools, some of it's in kayaks and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Look at the inner tubes for this one, dude. How fucking dope is that?
Okay, but so you sit like that the whole time?
Yeah, you're in the water for the whole movie.
Seems like it would be terrible, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I love it.
No, and that picture is great, and then I'll leave after that, right?
I would
keep,
love
like,
nothing
drifting
more
away.
than the tube.
I mean, you can sure pee in there, that's fine, but like,
Yeah.
You've never tubed?
I've tubed.
Like down a river?
Oh, bro.
I don't know that she's tubed.
Oh, I've tubed many a time.
I don't
Big
think
tuber.
you've tubed.
Yeah. I'm a big tube head.
Nope.
Yeah, I tube constantly. Used to when I had time. Oh, I was tubing. Every time I could get my hands on a tube, I was
You were tubing.
I was on it and I was tubing.
Yeah.
The issue with this is just like sitting in one place, watching a movie, grandpa feet, grandpa hands, you can't get another drink. I don't know.
Doesn't sound like Jesse's tubed.
I've tubed down, tubing, not sitting in one place watching a movie.
Jesse, this is all lies here.
Not
I
a fan of lazy river. huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lazy river moves. It moves
It does.
around.
But you're still wet. You're still grandpa hands
No, I
and
get it.
feet.
And you're not just trying to imagine trying to keep yourself in one space, in one place.
Why would you tell a tube lie today?
What are you doing? Like trying to keep
No,
yourself
you just
steady
let the
from
water
moving?
take you wherever
oh,
you need
take
to
you
go.
away from the movie? Great.
Yeah.
So then you're not watching it
Wherever you
anymore.
need to be.
Whatever you need to be.
Yeah, well,
Jesse.
the water is going to need to keep flowing through.
Tube E or not to be? That is the question, dude. And you're not a tubie.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
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 I would go. I will. I
You hate it?
do.
Why do you hate tubing so much?
I love tubing.
You know, Delco tubes, dude. He's an avid tuber.
I love hooking up to other tubers and tubing along.
I'm not a big
All
fan
the
of San
time.
Marcos, actually.
You what?
The tubing in San Marcos kind of sucks because there's spots where there's not enough water, so you have to like pick your tube up and walk for like a couple feet.
Is that real? I've never been here. We used to go in Georgia all the time, obviously.
Yeah,
Let's,
We've done Ginny Springs a bunch in Florida. That was much better. San Marcos, though, there's a lot of spots where there's not enough water.
That's really funny.
Bob said this looks like a nightmare. Why are you coming after me?
No, I'm not. I don't think Bob's a tuber either. Though.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I like going, what do you call
I
it?
like-
Floating. But so in Missouri, we did floating on like river
Thank
rafts.
you.
The tube is just, then you gotta get your cooler in another tube. It's work. It's work. It's fucking work. It's not fun. It's just, I hate it.
Bob is
Jesse, join him. You can join him now. It's fine.
Bob is me. I am Bob. Like
Yeah.
It's just like, hey man, do you guys want to have a good time and drink
Yeah.
and do physically demanding things? Like,
right. Do you want things to be like inconvenient and awful and horrible and like hot? Or do you want to like, I mean, I'll go in a pontoon boat any day. I'll float around that. I'll even hook up and go a little bit. But I guess I'm not a camper. I'm not a tuber.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do like things to be a little bit easier now, I guess, more so now in my life.
No, I understand that. That makes sense.
Where it's like everything
it's work.
is a uphill battle in my life currently. Mm-hmm. Everything. And so, gosh, when you go to just relax, I would love for it to just be relaxing.
Just easy peasy.
Just relaxing.
Yeah.
I would just love for it to be relaxing.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, hey, let's go for a nice, relaxing camping trip. We're just going to have to cut down a tree
Yep,
to,
no
to
bigs.
start a fire to keep us
Yep.
alive.
Yep. We're just
Fucking-
going to have to pack up our entire lives. Even if you go in a motorhome, pack up your entire life. Make sure you have absolutely everything you'll need, especially if you bring the fucking kids.
Yep. Yeah.
Just a fucking nightmare.
Nightmare.
But this is like, it seems cool. It's like, oh, that's funny. And it's like,
The
oh,
picture.
we're in the water. The picture's
The
great.
picture is great, isn't it?
But then you're like, but then you're in the water, and like, say I'm there with my wife, and we start like floating away from each other, and then you gotta like just get back.
Yeah. And it's like not cute, not sexy,
know.
not fun at all. You're just like,
yeah. They're like, what happened? Did I miss a thing? And then like, there's clearly
you don't even really want to see Jaws. You're just kind of like, I guess we're doing this. Like, you're not going to see 1 second or hear 1 second of the movie.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Oh, you are. Oh, you are.
No, you aren't.
They crank that music
I
up as
saw,
loud as it'll go.
I'm on this side of TikTok, which is just, or the Reels, I'll say, which is just like not real, and it's making me feel horrible about my life.
Reels
So,
or TikTok?
you know, Instagram Reels, I
Okay,
guess,
gotcha.
that turns into
I didn't
TikTok.
know
And
if
some
you would
people post
switch.
their TikTok on the Reels and whatever. It's all the same thing.
No, I agree.
And it was this dad that, by the side of his pool, decided to make like this floating movie theater situation. So he blew up a floating, like an actual kiddie pool, but blew it up dry, put a blow up mattress inside that, and then put it on top of the pool like a float, but it's like a floating bed.
Okay.
And then set up a projector with the movie and blankets and popcorn and everything in this little kiddie pool. And then all his kids came out. They were so excited, and the whole family got in the float and watched. How much, you reckon, Bob, did they watch of the movie? Do you know what I mean?
If they made
Two
it-
little kids, the husband and wife, one thing of popcorn.
Right. If they made
Who's
it
in the
30
water
minutes,
first?
If they
Yeah.
made it 30 minutes, I would be
30
shocked.
minutes, it would be a lie.
Yeah.
It would be a lie.
It's true.
So even watching them get in, I go, this is not real. This is
Right.
CGI. Of them getting in the float and and just like, and the kids are just calm and watching the movie in the float in the pool.
Yeah, bullshit.
Bullshit. And
Yeah.
then the next video, guess what it is? They're camping, the whole family's camping, and they're in this beautiful cabin, and it's a baby, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, and like an 8-year-old, all sleeping in this like beige colored, like sad beige, amazing cabin bed, and they're all just sleeping, passed out, sleeping together. Even the little newborn, Bob.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how it happens.
In nature.
Yeah, just like the olden days.
And I wrote on there, I'm like, this is a fucking lie. This is AI. I'm like, get off my fucking algorithm. I can't swipe fast enough to get this shit off of my
Right.
feed because I'm just like, as I'm watching it, my kids are probably throwing poop off. Do you know what I mean?
It's
Like off
it's
the balcony.
Watching some shit like that is like watching it as a parent is like Neil deGrasse Tyson watching like Gravity or so. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. You're
where
just
it's
like,
just like all of this is. How can anyone believe this?
how can you
Yeah.
believe it?
Yeah.
How can you believe it? It's just insanity.
But
And
what's
it's
crazy
stuff
is-
like this that's going to ruin the world. This picture right here.
Yeah.
Oh, look, let's
Look
go.
at that. Look at that. Show one more time. There it
Let's
is.
go. You
Look at
guys,
that.
look how fun. Let's go.
Yeah, it'd be a blast.
Look
It'd
at
be a
they have
blast.
like glow sticks around their neck. Either they're all fucking high as kites on
Perfect.
things,
Yes.
not weed. I'm talking about things that will keep you in one place for a long time, like locked in.
Okay.
And kind of okay with things not being great. Maybe something like that.
Mushrooms.
But a lot.
Yeah.
It would have to be a lot.
You also, Joel, pop up that pic one more time there. You can just piss right there.
So you don't have to go anywhere.
And so the one thing I go, okay, you can pee. I guess you don't have to get up to go to
That's
the
nice.
bathroom. But like, where are their coolers?
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Nobody's got
Like,
a
where
cooler
are they
with them.
getting a drink or a whatever?
You know, that's a great question.
So what are you gonna do?
Like,
What are
I
you
see-
doing?
Be
I see-
on them.
I see one guy right here with a drink in hand.
There you
Drink in
go.
hand, but where's the next
Where's the
drink?
rest? Where's the rest of them?
next drink? Because that's a whole movie.
You're gonna have one
Do you know
beer
what I mean?
for 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
okay.
Oh, you're right.
and by the
Where
way,
are you
you've
putting
been.
the cans? Okay.
By the way,
that
All right.
sucks ass about tubing. By the way,
Where are you
The
gonna put
trash.
it?
All the trash.
Yeah.
You have to
Yep.
Keep your trash on
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
and they won't let you throw it in the water because
There's no trash collection, so you're just floating in.
Yeah,
your
you
own
can put a
garbage.
body in there, but I can't put my can. It's gonna float to the side.
It's fucking.
Someone's gonna find it and pick it up.
You fucking anti-tubers, dude. Joel, break the tie here. All right, we've had Delco.
Oh, Joel.
Joel, break the tie. You a tuber?
Oh, Joel.
You tubing or not tubing?
Not tubing.
No, I know that, Joel.
Not tubing.
Put the camera on Joel here. Okay. He's wearing all black in a hoodie in black jeans, and it's 108 degrees.
Black leather Converse. Yep.
I know just by your outfit. You've never been on a tube in your entire life.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, you probably hate the sun.
Hate the
He's a
sun,
never
too, yeah.
nude.
Yeah.
He actually might be a for real never nude,
Oh wow.
right?
Never nude? What
Yeah,
does
I've
that
never
mean?
seen you with a shirt off or anything, just
I've
chilling.
never seen your wiener, and we've worked together for a while.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. It's
and
weird.
Bob's seen
Pull out your dick
everybody's
for Bob.
wiener.
Pull out
Maybe
your dick
later,
for
maybe
Bob
later.
here. Okay?
Bob
Dick's
is
out for
Getting
Bob.
just rude at this point.
Bob
Yeah.
is the company wiener inspector, so weird that he hasn't seen yours. Because he'll always kind of slyly ask, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Every
pressure
guy.
anyone, but it's just
Yeah.
I am kind of like tap the watch, like
You're just kinda
it's
like,
been a
"What's
while." Yeah.
Does Joel sea bag it up, dude? You wearing a sea bag, bro?
What's
What's
a
a sea
sea
bag?
bag?
Colostomy bag? Do you?
yeah.
All right, cool, man. I don't know
Why
if he
would-
sea bags it up.
For what?
Just doesn't want to. He just wants to piss and shit in a bag.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we don't know. I'll reserve judgment until I see him without clothes on. You know what I'm saying? I will
Oh, okay.
reserve judgment until I see him fully nude, Joel, which will happen right after the show.
Well, thank you, Joel.
Right?
But yeah, thank you.
We don't have
for
an
your,
HR department here. I'm going to need to see you
Thank
nude.
you for your input.
I'm going to Lizzo you, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to Lizzo you. I'm going to take you to a gay strip club and have you eat a banana out of a dude's asshole.
Difference being, Joel's into it,
I know.
dude. Joel,
I know.
do not threaten Joel with any kind of weird ass fucking party because he will sue you for not taking him.
It would only.
Like he will sue you for you doing it without him.
What's the opposite of cancellation? Oh, it would only boost the ratings of this show if that happened. Of like, oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god, he made his employee eat a fucking banana out of a gay dude's asshole on stage. Yeah, oh yeah. Of course
Yeah.
he did that.
Yeah.
Of course he did it. But as the end of the summer here approaches, Jabes, they announced they're going to look for the Loch Ness Monster.
We're not.
Once and for all, we're doing it. Do you think it exists, yes or no? Have you guys ever covered that on Softcore History? No?
Nah.
'Cause it's not real, right?
Yeah, because it's not real.
It's not real?
They don't do like.
Do you think so?
myth.
Are we living in the world that it's not real?
It's not remotely real.
Okay.
It doesn't even interest me. Like, a dinosaur in a lake.
I have my questions. I don't think it's necessarily a dinosaur. I bet it's one of those long things that's is kind of unexplainable that pops a little head out.
No, it's like a Bigfoot thing to me. Like I shut down.
I saw
if I
one.
see
Well, here's the
any
thing. I saw
Bigfoot.
this weird ass fish over the weekend that some dude had caught online, and it was like 24 foot long, and it had this like never-ending body and head. And they were like, "Oh, caught this when I was like a football player, an NFL player, something like that." And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" If I saw that swimming by, I would think it's some weird ass dinosaur or something. But anyways, this is real. People are spending millions of dollars on this. And
what?
they're going to go and fucking comb the entire lake finally. They're going to do it. Yeah. And if you think it's dumb of like rich people doing shit like this just to do it, I guess, man, I don't know. Like what's the hopes and dreams there, even if you prove it wrong? Hey, I'm the one that did it and spent $1 gajillion on this stupid project.
What does it even tell you? I am way more amenable, by the way, to Bigfoot being real than the Loch Ness
No.
Monster.
Why is
But in
every
what-
image just so like nothing's upgraded? Like the cameras, everything we have, and we still get the same shitty footage for everything.
Recently?
Aliens, Bigfoot, yeah, everything.
In what way are you more amenable to Bigfoot? That there's like a upright walking something?
I mean, look, there's a lot of deep forests in the United States.
There is.
He went to a convention.
You're going to
the
compare
other
that
week.
to like the creatures in the sea?
But it's not the sea. It's one stupid lake.
Right, but
That
I
it
mean
can't
that.
leave.
Is it a saltwater lake?
No.
No.
No, I'm just saying it's like, I'm not saying it's real. I'm saying I would place a higher percentage on Bigfoot being real.
Like you can hear a story about Bigfoot, whereas the Loch Ness, you're like, go die.
Yes.
Okay.
Bigfoot, you're willing to entertain, though.
Yeah.
Not
by
me.
the way, what the Loch Ness
Not
monster
me.
probably is.
Yeah, let's see this. Let's see it. Stretch it out.
It's a whale's penis.
Oh, it's
Whale
a whale's
penis.
penis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
And so the whale is actually in this lake. Now look, if we're looking in the sea, if we're going depths, like if we're going Titanic level, I do believe there's some fucking shit down there
100%.
that we have never even, no human has even set eyes on before. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some crazy thing, because that shit is insane, and it is almost like a different world as far as like,
Yeah, I literally just saw one over the weekend.
temperature and
This fucking thing here. So it was off the Japanese coast. I'm going to try to spell this, Bob. Yuuyake, and then Shimbun, Shimbun. And when I see shit like this, I'm like, maybe this is what you're mistaking it for. Some massive ass fish in Japan where you're like, all right, because I think there's a bunch of these things that exist out there that we just don't know about. The fisherman's name is Hirokasa Hiroshi.
Is it this thing?
That's it.
Yeah.
So when you see shit like this, you're like, all right, maybe one of these fuckers popped its head out of the water and you got confused with something like that. Because I've never seen anything like this goddamn thing.
well, but yeah.
You know? Like if that popped its head out of the water, I wouldn't know what to identify that as. What do you say it is?
We would be terrified of the creatures that are down in the depths.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
I
yeah.
think like, I don't even think this is the weirdest thing.
It's not.
So to be like,
But there's a bunch of these examples out there, which is why it could be something like that. Like
No,
the
but to
22-foot long thing, you know?
to Bob's point, like it's in a lake. So like we're not talking about the vastness of like finding a Loch Ness in the sea. That I could get on board.
Right. This
But
is
in
like-
one lake, you just go, yeah, I mean,
This is like someone being like, yeah, man, there's a creature in Lady Bird Lake in
Right, and you're
downtown
like-
Austin. You're like,
There's
you're
a
like,
hippo.
yeah.
there's a hippo.
There's a
Yeah,
hippo.
there's a hippo in Lady Bird Lake. We all
You know,
that.
you kind of just feel like we not seen everything that's in there?
If the hippo's
You know
what's
what I mean?
killing
It's
all the
a-
bros,
it's a-
that'd be sick.
Okay, and then type in this one, Bob. This was another one that popped up over the weekend. Was monster fish. It's called living dinosaur. So it's a sturgeon that weighed 600 pounds that was caught in British Columbia.
Yeah, sturgeons are fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
So okay, there it is. Perfect. The top right. That's what it is. If I saw this, no, the other one. Go like when you see the body. Yeah, that one. When you see that body from behind, if that thing was swimming by you,
You just start firing your shotgun
yes,
into the water.
Yes, I would think that's a fucking Loch Ness, or like the head of one. You know, like the neck and the head of one. 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something like that. That's my guess.
In the lake?
Yes, in the lake.
Okay.
In the lake. I watched, ironically, I watched the Dude Perfect fucking video, the new one, where they were catching fish and like, the weirdest ways to catch fish or whatever the fuck it was. Ty jumped out of a crane with 2 nets on his hand and caught this fucking 80-pound fish that it was a catfish. But even in this tiny, tiny pond that he was in, I was like, how the fuck is that thing living in this pond? It's nuts to me. So that I'm willing to entertain more than a Bigfoot, I think. The Bigfoot, I don't know, man. I can't really get down on. You had that bear, what was that, last week? That fucking dude who dressed up in the bear costume. It looked real.
What, in China?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bear.
So that was a real bear and it wasn't a person?
No, there was a guy in Japan.
Did they confirm that? Show this to Jesse.
There was a guy in Japan though that spent like I don't know, like 7 figures on a dog costume.
Yes.
What you're confused?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they confirmed that was an actual bear. People in my feed who were sending me this were like, "Dude, you believe what this guy did?" And I was like, "It looks realistic to me." No. Yeah.
That's not a bear.
That's a bear.
That's what he said. All right, so Delco and I are on the same page here.
What
do you
world is
say?
that a bear?
Jesse, what do you
pants are
break this
sagging.
tie?
That's his fucking skin.
That's not his skin.
Is this the only picture we
That's
have?
the only picture we have. It's the only picture we have. And I've been sent this
You
by a
said
bunch
no,
of listeners.
We have more?
Yeah, there's a bunch of pictures of
Okay,
this
let
thing.
me see another picture.
But show the one from behind was the one that went viral first.
Okay, but then I just
So the
need
one you
another
just-
picture.
Okay, so this is what they look like on the ground.
Okay.
That's not the same photo.
I need
not the same photo,
another angle of
Show her the other one first. All right,
Okay.
so that one.
That's a man in a costume.
It's not.
No. I don't think so.
I thought it was a man in a costume. I'm with you, Delco.
No.
I'm with you, dude.
No. I mean, look at the muscle structure.
Look at all the
But look at the
saggy
feet.
skin.
Look at the feet, dude. It's standing straight up.
I'm
yeah,
looking at
and
the
now
ass.
Bob is going to show us other pictures of the same type of bear.
Well, I need to
Bears
see.
stand like
I need
this.
to see photos of the bear's ass.
Yeah. Because that's where I'm thrown off, too. The ass is what got me. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, Jesse. That's what I'm talking
no,
about.
because the ass is like it's
just a
wrinkled
weird,
fat,
Yeah, it's
not
just like a weird
wrinkled
animal.
like. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, look at the muscle actually in the arm. That's full. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is not a person.
It's
in a costume.
completely filled with muscle and fat, if that makes sense. So either this person, right?
I don't know. And
I don't think it's-
I
I
heard
don't
a
think it's
newscaster laughing about it, that it wasn't a real bear. And I was
But
like,
I
wait,
think it
this is
might
on my
be.
local news.
This
Like,
is so.
What are you guys
Did they
saying? Yes
confirm
or
it,
no?
Bob? Did they end up
it's-
confirming
it's-
this?
It's not. It is not.
It's a real bear.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
it's a
you're
real
gonna
bear.
trust Chinese sources.
Dude, have you never seen a sun bear at the zoo before? They're Okay, here's a video of it.
Okay. Same bear?
Yeah, this is the video for. I mean, like, have you never seen these bears at the zoo before?
Let's see it here.
I could
Let's this
see
fucker.
China dressing people up.
Same here,
in
dude.
Costume,
Yes.
like Disney
By the
World.
way, though, that's Bigfoot right there. Like if somebody saw that walking through like that.
Right.
Now look.
This is
that's
not a
bear.
Well, now it's a bear, obviously, that I see that. But I only saw that image. So did
Yeah.
everybody else. And our local news actually said it was fake. It wasn't a real bear. But we only saw this image.
Right. I think single image, definitely a person. More evidence here, still a person.
Yes.
You think it's a person that's how good. Now, if anyone's gonna have a literal movie quality like suit like this, it's gonna be
It's
China.
China. It's China. For sure.
So look, I don't know.
Yeah. But that one got me. So
Sure.
who knows, Jesse? Who knows? And then these fucking people, dude, with just how they're dropping cash on dumb shit like this. The head of the Colts, the owner of the Colts, won't pay his running back, and he's in this huge dispute about it. However, over the weekend, he announced that there was an injured whale.
Right. No, he's got his money tied up in whale relocation.
Yeah. He's going to spend $20 million to fly a whale all the way over the United States and dump it in where Seattle? Like in the fucking harbor of Seattle or some bullshit like that. $20 million it costs to fly this whale in the air. You can't drive it for some reason. So you got to fly a fucking whale.
You're gonna
Well, have you seen
fucking
Free
drive
Willy? Like,
a
you
whale
can't-
cross country?
You've seen Free Willy, right? Like you can't do that.
Do they fly it?
How are you gonna?
No, they had
fly
to
it?
drive it and they had to like keep it wet.
That's what I
remember,
thought.
Like the whole time.
So they're going to fly this fucker for $20 million.
Yeah, it's just faster. You know?
6 hours
They need to,
rather than fucking like 4 days.
Yeah. Like you can't have him that long out of actual water.
But the water in the whale is so heavy. What type of aircraft can handle that? It's got to be military, right?
It's a big aircraft, yes.
It's got to be one of those military crafts that's aircrafts that carries tanks. That's the only one I could possibly think of.
No, it's a little drone.
It's definitely not a little tiny drone.
just a bunch of them though.
Yeah, just
Like
could
a
you
lot
imagine
of them.
just
Yeah.
sailing across America? That would unite all of us.
Oh, an air balloon, actually.
That would unite the entire country. If we flew a whale across on little drones, we could all wave at it as it came through our state and city. Kind of like that Chinese balloon where we were like,
I know.
oh, look at that.
What if we just do a Chinese weather balloon and just slowly
lift this whale
lift this
overwards?
whale
Yeah.
over across the country?
And then above it is
So,
a plane that's just dumping water on
I
it.
think you can get it on a normal plane because I just did the math here. An orca weighs 8,800 pounds at its absolute max, and a Southwest flight fits about 140 people on it, and 140 people times 150 pounds is 21,000 pounds, and that's being generous to Southwest customers.
Yes, for
so
sure.
Yeah, I think you just put it on a normal plane.
Yeah, you could literally just like if there's no seats. Shroop.
Like a Southwest flight?
Yeah, just
So
be
you
like
just
Vince
want to
Young.
gut a Southwest flight to Vegas,
I'm sure there's a gutted one
take
already.
the seats out and then pop that whale, squeeze that whale in?
No, we're saying like if you're going military style, if there's one as big as, and all of those are gutted anyways, just shroop.
Yeah, 747 or
Yeah.
737, whatever
No,
the fuck you're
the
flying
whale's
on.
too fucking big for that bullshit.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past a Southwest flight for me to just get stuck next to a fucking orca.
Yeah,
Well, look, if
serious.
you- if
like
you
they
were
might
putting your
actually sell a
money-
couple seats still.
Right.
Yeah, if you were putting your money on who would attempt it, yes, Southwest is top of that list.
Yeah.
But could it actually do it? No. Would they sell those seats? They sure would. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on the backwards ones. You ever flown the Southwest flights where you fly backwards the whole time?
What?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the seats are backwards?
So Burbank to Vegas is you fly backwards, and there were people who would fight for those seats to fly backwards the entire time. And I was like, all right, man, have fucking
What
fun.
year was this, bro?
Oh, this was
It's like
shit.
Pan Am.
No, it was like 10 years ago. So you get on, and the first like 4 rows of seats that were facing each other, and I was like, why? And they said they could fit more people on it. So here we are. Maybe keep those foursies going, and then you could stare at the whale and have a nice thing and maybe donate some money to it. And that's part of the cause.
It's not my thing. I don't understand it.
No, not your thing.
Why are they moving it?
Not yours, but like Jim Irsay is the guy's name who's doing this.
Why? Sorry, why are they moving it?
Out of
Because it's
SeaWorld.
endangered, or it's endangered or something. Something's fucked up.
No, it was just that like it was in like a pool, right? Like a SeaWorld
Yeah.
So they're
type situation.
saving it from SeaWorld.
I think so.
Allegedly. Who knows what happened to the goddamn thing? You know?
But you also got to factor in how cold it gets up in the atmosphere. You know, when you're flying.
Oh yeah.
So like you probably gotta. It's probably money to keep the whale warm.
If you kill that whale too for $20 million, does he get his money back? That's a serious question. Because I'd be pretty
I think
pissed
you
off
gotta-
about it.
I think you got to get some quick and dirty insurance, right? On
Yeah.
that?
I think they've got some.
You can't just be raw dogging a whale in the sky.
Who do you call? Geico for something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Boat, motorcycle, and orca.
You get a quote.
Mm-hmm.
Just need a group package there at Geico. So I'm calling about 3 things. I've got this house. I got this
Maybe the
this
general.
Toyota Prius, and then this Orca that I'm trying to ship across country. We good or?
Yeah, maybe Policy Genius helps you out with like a
Yeah.
whale
Maybe
life insurance
Shaq's
policy.
That's the general, right? Shaq's company.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
I know pre-show we were talking about potentially doing an Aubrey Alley today. I think we're here.
Yeah,
this feels like a good day for it.
Yeah.
We've gone off
ready.
the deep end today.
Yeah, literally
Yeah,
and figuratively
sure.
and literally.
spiritually. So
And
let's do it spiritually as well.
and physically.
Do we have a nice Aubrey Alley jingle? I feel like wind chimes would be nice for
Oh, I
something like
should
this.
make. I should make.
You
one,
should make
huh?
one.
It
for
needs
this.
to just be like a. I mean,
No, it
just,
should be Paqui. What's his name?
Parangui. Come on.
Parangui. Sorry,
Gui.
Bob's boy.
He goes by
Parangui.
Gui. Yeah, Gui.
Parangui. Okay, so I'm getting a fresh reaction, whatever you call it. Oh my god.
A fresh reaction? I like
Here,
it.
wait, no, we're
I don't
playing-
know what's
I like it.
happening.
We're gonna make this jingle on the fly.
Let's do it, dude.
Okay.
Who cares? We're not monetized on YouTube. Oh, that's real
this,
nice.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Table for fall?
I think I should.
Table
get-
for fall?
I think it needs to be Delco's. Maybe a Delco voiceover,
Yeah.
but just like
Welcome.
yeah, but like not even trying to be like spiritual, right?
Yeah.
Just be like, welcome
To Aubrey Alley.
to Aubrey Alley.
No, I think it's got to be more Jurassic.
Awaken
Park-y.
your soul, something like that.
Welcome to Aubrey Alley. Awaken your soul.
Yeah.
There you
Just
go.
very dry.
There you go. For those of you who are new to this and not true to this, we're talking about Aubrey Marcus, the founder of On It,
Yeah.
who is now on a sexual and spiritual journey after selling his company, and is just one with the world and having swinging relationships and listening to people play music out of bowls.
And,
Yes.
and who is who got his start really as a trust fund kid whose family fortune came from his father inventing
The
The
fleshlight.
The fleshlight.
Yes.
And our question always that we grapple with is he doing it right?
I think he is.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, are we the idiots?
I mean, he
So that's what we
rebranded
each-
himself, right? He used to
every
go by
ob-
Mike.
Yep.
Now he's Aubrey.
every episode we just go, maybe we're the idiots, right? So
Both of you and I are
let's see-
sick. We've got children, and then we see shit like this, and it's like, holy shit! I've never seen him sick.
Who's living life right?
Yeah,
Not us.
no.
Okay.
it's probably Aubrey.
So
We have 2 videos for you here.
fresh reaction.
I'm going to start with this one. I need you to not even look at the screen because it's going to be
don't
spoiled
even
right
look.
away.
Oh my
I'll let you know when
my
it starts.
God.
Okay, let me know.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
here we disc golf in the back. Oh.
You want to get better, train.
what is that? A stick?
Yeah, he's training for this sword fighting thing he does at his camp. And by the way, this is
That's a
Not
kendo
real.
stick.
And by
Holy
the way,
shit.
no one's good.
And they're not wearing pads. If you got hit in bare skin with that, that would fucking hurt.
Just a kendo stick.
But this is 2 kids playing sword fighting in the
yeah,
backyard.
what is the technique?
There's
Listen,
no technique.
this is-
They're just whacking each other.
Tommy Dreamer from ECW would wreck these guys.
Wow,
Oh.
that stings, man.
Now they honor each other
Oh
for their
fuck
mutual
yeah,
combat.
dude! Look at that. Then they hug, skin to skin.
But this is-
Okay, wait.
just
I need
love-
to see the beginning of it first.
Yeah,
because it's literally Star Wars Kid.
Hang on.
It's literally
Do you know what I
Hang
mean?
on.
Where it's just like all over the top.
If you're an audio listener, I highly recommend just watching this one on YouTube here because there's one huge question that I have that none of you have addressed in this video. It appears to be a monument behind him of somebody that is dead and then buried upright.
No,
Are
he's
we
in
just gonna
he's in
pass
some kind of
this?
park.
No, this is
this is
definitely
his
his
house.
property.
That's his property.
What is that stone back there?
What is
the
anything?
fuck is that's an upright
don't
dead
know.
body?
No,
who's,
it's just a stone.
no,
No, it's like an Easter Island statue.
it is.
Oh,
That's not a-
yeah.
That's not a grave.
No,
not-
it's like
you don't
one of
think it's a
those
grave?
big
I don't think
heads,
it's a grave.
almost like a totem pole.
Right. He just made
head.
his own totem.
Yeah, he just has the bottom of a totem.
Okay.
But anyways, no, I need to see this technique again.
Sure.
Sorry,
No,
because
you
I
show
just
the
don't know
audience.
who he's hitting. He's really training for someone
Right.
above him, very tall.
Ha ha.
It's way too high.
It's way too high. Up. Only on the head. Only on the head.
It's just
And by the way, he didn't use one of those moves.
Wait, no, he did. Keep playing. We'll see. Because that's him in the video.
it's him in
Yeah.
the white shorts. And no, he's not. He's
white.
holding it completely differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't train at all for actual combat.
But he is
Oh.
winning. He's winning this particular fight.
They're wearing hockey gloves.
I just
Yeah.
don't understand what are you gonna
And is that a
what are you
lacrosse
trying
helmet?
to
They're wearing
do?
lacrosse helmets?
It is literally the Dark Knight. I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Yeah.
But
Holy shit.
how do you know if you won?
I think you know.
Oh, like you got
Oh,
me.
Aubrey got the last shot in, and then he called it there. He goes,
He goes,
we're
we're
all
done.
good."
We're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, but is it like his
We're all
camp,
good.
right? So you can't clown him, or else you might not
Right.
be
That was
welcome
it.
back.
The
Yeah,
fit
because
for service camp.
that's the thing. If you beat him, you might not get to fuck one of the girls later.
Well,
Like,
he's definitely fucking your girl if you beat him later.
yes,
As-
100%.
As recompense.
And it's literally just like a bunch of girls standing around being like, ooh.
They're so strong.
Yeah.
Unleash the warrior spirit, dude. But it's literally, he's just like, yeah.
Again, I don't know how you win. I don't know how you get a point. Is it just like fencing, where you just like, I don't know how you get
If it was fencing, there would have been some technique.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't know
Or
how
pads.
you get a point.
By slapping the other man's bare skin with a bamboo stick.
Well, then I didn't see anyone get any
Oh, there was
points.
some points in there. There was about 4 points in there, I saw.
Okay.
But forget that.
Yeah, forget all
Yeah.
that.
That's the appetizer
That's
That
just
was
part of
nice,
it. That's
though.
just part of it.
to what's really
If
what
that's
we're really
the
here
first
for.
thing that just got dropped off at the table, I can't wait for dinner.
Yeah, that was a moosh boosh.
That was great.
So this is Aubrey Marcus on breasts.
Okay.
And he has, in fact, his location for this video is breasts. If
Okay.
you'll notice right
Great.
here on the video viewers.
Great.
But anyway,
Breasts are not sexual, they are erotic. They are not part of the apparatus of intercourse. They are the teat of source. The arousal we feel when nipples erect is our own divinity seeking to slake the thirst for God.
Oh boy.
To the queens, abide in your sovereignty. Feel free to discard this one poet's plea and do exactly as you please. But if I may be so bold, pause the scalpel. Steel yourself against the cleaving of attention observed in mom-starved boys in the presence of fecund cleavage. For those who can see, augmentation is commodification, the defacing of your majesty, turning unique mammary into a copy, turning the originality of your humanity into a silicone edifice, twin towers of imitation instead of innocuous gift
This is great.
of life-giving monarch.
An Aubrey Marcus original, it says at the end of that short film. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
He tied 9/11 to breasts.
You have to.
getting a boob job
You have
is
to.
9/11.
2 towers, 2 breasts. 2 towers, 2 breasts. You are absolutely shocked right now. And I don't know that we were over 900 episodes on this show, and I don't think that I've ever seen you speechless like this.
It's too good, right?
Right?
Now he's seen Aubrey Alley. He had to have.
Is he self-aware?
I don't know.
Either way, I love it. I love all of it. This is the level we were waiting to get to. And I wasn't sure if we were going to get there, and he is.
Are you guys into cults at all? Anyone? Like follow any of
shit.
the
Cult
like
stuff.
Yeah,
Not
no,
closely,
not really.
no, yeah.
So, by the way, I meant to tell
So
you there's
the
a doc on Netflix. It's called "Do You Want to Start a Cult?"
No, it says how to start a cult, and it's one of those. It's kind of like a kitschy
PBS thing.
Well, it's sort of just like, oh, first you have to be blah blah blah, and they go through all the different.
Okay.
It's not at all what it should be, but it feels like the beginning. It feels like the beginning part. So I know you guys know like the big ones, right? Like let's say even a Heaven's Gate
Right.
or a
Yep.
Jonestown, right?
Yeah.
Started in this really pure way, like this, and then it slowly starts incorporating this kind of sexual
Okay.
stuff as far as like making it no big deal, right?
I can show you another video real quick from his Fit for Service sword fighting camp.
Yes. Because
That'll
I think we're in the beginning part. And
Of
it may
starting your own
take years,
cult?
and it may take years, but this is like full on, we're indoctrination
Yes.
land right
we
now.
have been.
We have been, but I didn't think he had enough of a following where I feel
Right.
like maybe with these retreats, you start to get.
Oh, I think he has though. I've been monitoring
think?
this situation for the last decade.
Oh,
Sure
okay.
has. He sure
okay.
has, yeah.
Okay.
From the fucking mountaintops.
So it already is
Put this
then.
man behind bars.
Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead.
So you
Sorry.
think he's fully operating a cult?
Watch this
Easily,
video.
yeah.
Watch this
Okay.
video.
Okay.
Yeah, show this one. I want to go. I want to go to this thing.
Full on.
Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a full-on cult. Jesse's got her hands in her fucking face. Fit for service?
What were they doing? What were they just going
How many
into?
views does that have, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
It's got 3,000 likes. I might have to check on.
Well, if you got 3,000 likes, that'll probably equate to
It's actually
roughly 100,000 views, I would imagine then. which is a decent chunk. That's a decent chunk there. That is definitely a cult.
What were they going into? What were they doing in the tent?
I don't know. Got to find
You got to
out.
find out. You got to go.
On the next,
Okay,
on the
so
next, Aubrey Allen.
That has 91,000 views. Yeah, his his breast
Nailed
job 9/11 poem has
Yeah.
370,000 views.
Is that second video with Jake Paul?
Yes.
Oh, why? Where are they at?
I don't know.
What was the date posted?
you have
Because
to
Jake
be
fought on
seen?
Saturday
He posted
night.
a day ago, but I don't know if they were with each other a day ago. But they probably
Play
were.
it. Yeah, they probably were.
About to sleep him. Let's go. About to sleep him.
Wow.
He says, "I'm calling the shot. Let's go.
Wow.
Crown swords." And for all the haters here, it's all good. I love you all too. I know Jake, the real Jake, and I know what I see and I know what I feel. He's my brother in a ceremony or in a scrap, the bright lights or the black. Honestly, this dude is so obsessed with like being some warrior poet or whatever. Go to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get in a fucking trench, bro. If
Yeah.
you want to fucking be a warrior,
Yeah.
like go fight off an invading country. Don't sit here and
Bob.
play sword fights.
I
Wait,
think he
but
wants to
Bob,
be a
did you
spiritual warrior, not an
see
actual
him?
one.
Did you see him training though, Bob?
They don't want. Those
They
Russians
don't want
none of that.
anything like.
They don't want to be hit with a bamboo stick like that, dude. I can tell you that.
I know. The Last Samurai.
This is another thing that you have to do in cults is like be seen with legitimate people to like legitimize yourself. So he's doing all the things.
Well,
doing all the cult things.
and that's why I asked you to pull up the Jake Paul video because yes, you are correct. You got to be seen in real situations with legitimate people and all this other shit. Now, to get these real people to be involved in it, like an Aaron Rodgers or a Jake Paul or whatever, I think you give them access to the sex part where they get to fuck all the girls and have the fun, do the drugs, whereas everybody else that's in this doesn't get to do the fun shit.
Well, yeah.
So I think,
There's a celebrity wing,
yep,
and there's
Yeah.
an underling, right?
like
Very
Scientology. Yeah.
And this has just been Austin culture for a while now, and it's finally getting exposed to the rest of the country. They're catching up.
And it's rad. I mean, let's go. I kind of want to pay for you to go and do this thing because when I watch shit like this, and I watched the trailer for that Netflix doc, which is why I brought it up, I don't know if you think this, but I think this of like, could you go through it for a week and then come out of it and be normal and laugh about it and have a good time, or would you get sucked into it? And I felt this way when we were watching the end of Yellow Jackets this last season, where you're just like, all right, are you coming out of this, or are you going to stay into this fucking thing?
Well, yeah, if you got into the water before it started boiling, right?
Yeah.
So like the frog analogy, right? So if you get into the cult when it's already a cult, yeah, you're out. It's the people that started when it wasn't. So it's the people that started when he was on it, right?
When he was on it, though,
And he's just working out.
There was
And then
also
he's-
factions, right? There was his faction, and then there was other people that were like, nah, man, this is a little weird for us.
Right.
Yeah.
But then there was people that weren't. And they're full on, like, they started when it was like, we're just working out. He was on this show. We're just like trying to be healthy and spiritually and physically together, blah, blah, blah. And then you slowly start bumping it up until you're, what is this?
Yeah, he was a guest
Like,
on the
sure.
show. He was on Drinking Bros a few years back. Who is this, Bob?
This is him and his girl being Egyptian gods and goddesses
That's
or
cool.
something. It's, you know,
Has he gotten darker skinned over the years, or is he just out in the sun all day?
Just out in the sun.
Okay.
He is a white man.
Yeah, because the rest of us are pale as shit indoors all day. So,
So he's doing it right, I think.
wow.
He's
That's
about to be a cult
absolutely right.
leader.
Unbelievable.
Is a cult leader probably already.
That's absolutely right.
Damn it, man.
Although, do you think he at one point wars with Jared Leto? Or do they combine forces?
Yeah, I mean, look, have they already and we don't know about it? Because
He can't.
Jared seems like he wants his own thing.
yeah, he can't be with Leto because, he's the alpha and Leto's the alpha.
Right.
There can only be
Yeah,
one alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is not an alpha. Jake Paul's not an alpha. Jake Paul, those are just tools he's using to convince the other idiots. Like Aaron Rodgers and Jake Paul, they have no interest in leading the, they'll just take They'll just take the benefits of hanging out for a minute. But Leto is
Yeah.
another high priest.
Right.
Well, when you've played, concerts for 100,000 people in Brazil and all that shit like Leto has, that power is already within you. Where a Jake Paul, not necessarily, you would think Aaron Rodgers, but he's not. Like that's the correct call on that. Because he's played in front of 100,000 people before, but
yeah, but as soon as Aaron Rodgers starts to feel like he knows what he's doing, right? Like he always has to be asking Aubrey for help with something, right? That's their dynamic. Is like Aubrey is helping him, and as soon as Aaron either tries to help somebody else or feels like he knows, he'll be out.
Right.
By the way, pencil in RFK Jr. for the White House in 2024.
Another one, huh? Look at that, dude. Aubrey's wearing a Kennedy 2024.
What did he wear before? I mean, what?
What does it say underneath it? What's his slogan?
All in for all life.
Don't know what that means, but good for you.
I think it means like he just like doesn't want to kill people.
Okay.
Right?
Sure. Why not?
Or animals.
Why not? Look, Cheryl Hines is now in, by the way. She's doing appearances and all that shit. So.
Well, she has to be now.
I know. The polls are too high.
I know.
She's got to be there. Wow.
She probably lost a lot of friends.
Oh, and a lot more roles. Or the strike keeps going on, and then maybe she's able to come out of it, and he's already lost at that point. So.
Who's
we'll
White
see.
Hat? Who's White Hat?
Yeah,
dude?
who do we got White Hat here on Aubrey's shit? Perfectionism.
You're aware of becoming a perfectionist, and so being aware of it is you try not to be, which is a form of perfectionism.
Yeah.
That's the irony, is there's a part of you trying, and in the absence of you, everything that you were trying to get just suddenly reveals itself. So listen to my definition of addiction is you can never get enough of something that almost works. We'll never have world peace as long as people are at war with themselves.
Oh my God,
My
dude.
work, why it works, I'm just getting rid of you and revealing what's already there. See, there's love is there. I
We
know
could
it's
do
there.
this.
And then
Oh,
we've got
I
this
think so.
Little
You guys, we
girl
could-
who's
For
trying
sure.
to be something to get it. I'm like,
Bob
yeah, but
can
if you're not
literally
there, you
come
see the
up
love that's
with
already
right now
right. So that's it. It's a dissolution
nonsense
process.
that would
Again,
make-
I can't give you
do you know
something
what I mean?
don't
Oh yeah,
already
yeah,
have.
yeah.
And that's not what works.
You're good, Bob. You can kill that. I have
It's just
some rich friends
circular-
who are on the edge of this already, who are dabbling in this, and yes, but it's got to be. You have to be rich first to shed your past and your soul, and then reinvent yourself.
Do you know what's insane too? Is it like he's just a rich guy, and he's like, but somehow he has this like idea in his mind,
Infinite
like,
wisdom.
For Alexander wept because he had no more worlds to conquer. It's like, dude, you just have a couple $1 million.
Yeah.
What are you talking like?
Yeah.
Rob, perhaps he's not, in the daily grind, so he actually gets to have his third eye open to what's out there.
That's
And
exactly what it is, dude. And I think when you're not in it and you don't have to worry about real life, then you're trying to find a purpose, right? And what is that purpose? And then it's this spirituality, and then you have all the answers for all the things because you're rich now and you can work out and hit each other with sticks and fuck a bunch of people and work out all day. And I think the real key is just being very, very rich.
So if anything, though, he is probably more qualified than anybody else to talk about what real purpose is.
Or do you look at this and say, okay, if I get this fucking rich, my life is going to be that awesome where I can pretend to give people advice and fuck a bunch of strangers all the time
I mean, that sounds awesome.
and do drugs and play drums? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It sure does.
I
So,
think
like, again, who's doing life right here? You
he
know?
definitely had RFK Jr. on his podcast, by the way.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And Aubrey has no kids either, so it's like
Yeah. He doesn't have to
he's
worry about
really
life, right?
doing it
I think.
right.
Well, he doesn't have any kids, but he has many children.
Bob could do it. He
Nailed
could
it.
do
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, so the thing about
Yeah. But Bob would have to get super tan and all that other shit. Because you also, it's the look thing of you have to be shredded and all that other shit.
oh no,
Like,
oh no, you can,
No, it
we
is.
can go through all cult leaders, and he's probably the only one that actually looks good.
Koresh was
Honestly.
good looking.
And pale
I
and
wouldn't-
fucking weird and recluse.
I wouldn't say he's good-looking man, but he's in shape. Andrew Tate, essentially.
Oh,
cult
yeah.
leader.
Yes. Yes, that's a great example. That's a great
saying
example.
Through time, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, Koresh was pale towards the end, right? Because he was stuck in that house.
We're just
but-
saying current day cult leaders.
Yeah.
Jared Leto's even in good
Jared
shape.
Leto, yeah. Good shape.
there's no
vegan.
Oh my gosh, like
His hair is always dyed perfectly and straightened. I mean, it's
go through Heaven's Gate, like Applewhite, go through, Jim Jones, gross. Koresh, gross.
Oh, there was that big fat Japanese
Manson,
man.
gross. Like they're all, John of God, gross. Like they're all disgusting.
What was that Japanese cult that
Manson wasn't terrible.
was a couple years ago?
I mean, looking, not what he did, obviously.
Yeah, he was.
He was all right.
He looked like a fucking homeless, scraggly.
Yeah, but that was the time period. It was the 60s, where it was just like, hey, man.
Anyway, what were you showing?
Yeah, this dude.
Oh.
Who's this guy?
It's
This is classique.
Yeah, this dude's still a very active cult. He's dead, but his
cult's
Cult
alive?
is still alive. And this is pretty, like, that's pretty much how it goes. Like, they're not
Same with Nexium, I guess.
good looking.
No.
Yeah, remember that? That guy was ugly, yeah.
Keith Raniere
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
playing volleyball. Like, how did that happen? So
No
I don't
idea.
know. I don't know if he is. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see what shakes out with
See
Aubrey.
who we can get. Maybe you just dress me in like. I mean, I'm fine to just write the Bible, but if you want to dress me, maybe in like this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But you're mic'd up.
okay.
You're
Yeah.
mic'd up so you can
Yeah,
still talk
yeah,
to
yeah,
people,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
nobody sees you.
It's like an Oz situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that for
Now,
sure.
This is from the thing that Ellie Kemper got in trouble for attending.
Oh, that's right.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, that's going to happen.
Sure.
You go to an old school plantation
Sure.
like that,
Yeah, we could do a Rajneesh maybe with you. Maybe just like a comfy chair, robe. Do
Yeah.
know what I
Could you
mean?
grow a beard, Bob?
I can't grow
Are
a
you-
beard. I think you lean into the paleness, though, right? Like I'm
Oh,
so
yeah, yeah.
pure that it's
Yeah. You're
Oh,
pure
kind of like
blood.
Brando and Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yes,
Maybe we
exactly
like
that.
shave
Yep.
and we shave like all hair.
Shave your head and then we paint
eyebrows.
you white. We paint you whiter.
Yeah, whiter.
Yeah.
Yeah. White clothes, everything.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will need to,
Maybe
I
a
will need to
contact,
be-
maybe a white
I was just going to
contact
say
lens.
pink contacts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will need to get. Dan's gonna have to train me to get not jacked, but like lean and lithe. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah. You
Sure.
definitely
More of a
do.
Leto body than
yeah,
a-
yeah. Yeah.
Simple solution: stop drinking beer.
Is
drink
there
tequila
another
mostly
way?
anyway, so
Yeah.
it's-
Is there
all
another
right.
way?
Yeah, I don't love that one.
Yeah, that's not a great way.
There's got to be another way to do it.
We'll workshop it.
Maybe just beer,
It's not going to do it.
just tequila,
It's not
no
gonna do it.
food.
Just
Oh.
tequila, yeah, no food.
Yeah, you
That'll
could do that.
dehydrate.
That's what everybody who has a lap band does, is the just tequila.
Well, it works.
It did.
I
It
mean,
did.
your head and your hands and your feet will be huge still,
But
but your body will be so
slender
and saggy. Yeah, it'll be
Slender
awesome.
and amazing. Today's show is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Proud of everybody. Proud of you, Aubrey. I mean, this is just endless fucking content from this guy. It's
He's
crazy.
a content machine.
Content machine.
It's crazy, but we're also jealous. So if you
Yeah.
are listening to the show right now, and yes, I know you've been on Drinking Bros, we're jealous.
It's the crux of it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just jealousy up here. So, don't come at me, dude. We're jealous, and we enjoy watching your life unfold.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you've got everything figured out, and we don't. We're a bunch of fucking losers up here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But we are monitoring the situation.
We are.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We're just making sure that you're just talking a bunch of nonsense and not really following through.
Yeah.
That's all.
But
Yeah, this
it'll
could
probably
tragic.
end badly. It's
This
going to
could
end badly.
tragic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to end bad. We all know that. We all know this is going to end bad. But thanks for tuning in, kids. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. Also, head on over to Spotify. It's just a 5-star, and you can walk away feeling better. Hopefully, the voice improves over here. And we'll see you on Drinking Bros in about an hour. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.